Hi everyone, my name is Tiwari. Welcome to this 20-minute flow to energize and twist. When you're ready, let's get started. Come into a comfortable position, palms facing up towards the ceiling. Take any little neck rolls, turn your head from left to right if you need to, bring the shoulders up towards the ears, roll them back, and then just sit in stillness. Come into some deep breaths. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Good, settle down, allow your body to just soften. I want you to set an intention for your practice, anything you want it to be. Maybe pick one word that you resonate with, that you can draw yourself back to at any point in the flow. Make this practice about you and you alone. If you've got any injuries, be patient. Sitting up nice and tall, imagine you've got this string pulling you up from the crown of the head and then rooting you down into the earth. Getting your posture as upright as possible. And sending the breath into the depths of your belly. Deep diaphragmatic breathing. Good. I want you to start dipping the chin down. Stretching through the back of the neck. Relaxing the forehead. Breathing gently, slowly lifting the head back up, tilting it over to one side. Just see how that feels in the side of the neck. Good, stay with your breath. Starting nice and slow and gentle, bring the head back through center and turn it over to the other side. Seeing which parts of the neck, the body feel tight, which parts feel loose. Just being aware. Bring the head back through center. Start to tilt the chin up towards the sky, opening out through the throat and into our heart. Creating an opening in our chakras, our energy center. And then lower the head down. Head is back in neutral. You can flutter the eyes open if you like. I'm going to bring the right hand down. Inhale, send the left arm all the way up and over. Option to come onto that forearm if you want to get a bit of a deeper stretch and really work on drawing that shoulder back, creating an opening and a stretch through the side of the body. And then inhale, bring yourself all the way back and over to the other side. Left forearm down, right arm comes up and over. Good, keep breathing here. Stretching through the sides of our torso, allowing ourselves to breathe a little bit deeper, making a bit more space. Inhale, press into that hand, bring yourself all the way back up, come into a cross-legged position. And I'm just going to ask you to either change the cross-leg that you were in and reach the arms all the way forward, or you can do this pose in your Padmasana, lotus pose. So your legs can be in lotus pose, but either way, your arms are stretching towards the front and dropping the forehead down. Keep breathing. Inhale, walk the fingertips back. Exhale, bring the hands behind and gaze up. So you're almost leaning back and you're trying to really push up through the chest and then come back to center. Hands on the knees, inhale, open. Exhale, elbows out to the side. So this is your cat-cow pose, but we're just doing it seated. So it's really good for opening and creating a better posture, improving our spine health, our spine flexibility. As you exhale, you're doming. As you inhale, you're opening. You're pulling the heart through. Good. Start to make your way slowly onto all fours. I want you to just start wriggling out the glutes, circling out the hips, making sure those glutes and the hips are in line with your knees, shoulders are in line with your wrists. Just start fluidly moving. And then you can start bringing that movement into the rest of the body. You can come into your cat-cow from here. Exhaling to dome, inhaling to open, whatever feels best. And then we step our feet back to plank and we shift the body forwards as we inhale, and we exhale, we push the feet back. Making our way into downward facing dog. Take a bend in the left leg. Bending the right leg. Alternate the bends in each of your legs and then start to speed it up a little bit. I want you to work on really pressing the palms into the ground, pulling the head through, gazing towards the top of the legs in our Ardha Mukha Svanasana, or gazing towards the navel. And when you're ready, you can slow down the movement in the legs and come to stillness. Breathing here deeply, coming to the tips of the toes, and exhaling to drop the heels down. Inhaling, come to the tips of the toes, keep gazing back, exhale, heels down. Slowly walk the hands towards the feet. And then from here, we come into our Malasana, which is our yogi squat. So the knees are out to the side. You can stay there if you want, or if you want to, you can take a crow pose, Bakasana, bring the hands down. Lift one foot, maybe the other. Squeeze yourself in. Keep breathing here. Deep bend in the elbows. Or you can stay in your yogi squat in Malasana, toes pointing out. Just using the elbows to press against the knees, knees against the elbows, open out and create some movement. Keep gazing up, chest open. Breathing deeply here. Place the hands down to the ground, lift the glutes up. Coming into Padagustasana, big toe pose. 2 fingers underneath the big toe, thumb on top. Inhale, lift up, exhale, drop down. Keeping your elbows out to the side. You can take a bend in your knees if you would like. Just hanging down here. Letting yourself go. Imagine anything that's holding onto you mentally, just drop out of the head. Imagine like those thoughts are tumbling out of your head. Big breath in, release. Grab hold of each of your elbows, exhale, sway from left to right. Really nice one. See if you can use that breath to get you a little bit further towards the ground, a little bit more dropping down, releasing. And then we're coming into a twist, bringing the right hand around the opposite leg and lifting that left arm all the way up towards the sky. And then just switching the sides. Left hand around the right leg, right arm up, twisting, opening. And then come all the way back down. Fingertips come to the ground. Walk yourself forward. See how that stretch feels. Then just come back into your Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog, keeping the hips pushing up towards the sky. Inhale the right leg up towards the ceiling, 3-legged dog. All good. Exhale, knee in towards the chest. Slowly drop the foot down. Drop that back knee. Just check your alignment. Make sure that the hips are pushing down, sinking down in towards the earth. Don't worry about the knee tracking over the ankle. That's absolutely fine. And then we place both hands down. Shuffle that foot to the outer edge of the mat and just start moving forwards and backwards. So we're straightening that front leg and then we're taking a bend in that front leg. Just bringing some movement into it. And then bringing both hands to come onto the hips. Straighten that same leg. Place the hands either side. You can use blocks or you can walk the hands a bit further forward and maybe place the hands onto the ground. And just see how that feels. Take a big bend in it again. Tuck the toes, step back to plank. Hips up, Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward dog. Take a big breath in. Send that left leg up towards the sky. Exhale, draw the knee in. Drop the foot down. Dropping the back knee. Nice low lunge position. Feel into it. And then dropping both hands to the inside of that foot and start straightening and bending that leg. Bringing some gentle movement. Stretching out, seeing how that feels for you. Bring the hands back onto the hips and then we start straightening that leg again. Placing the hands down either on blocks or onto the ground. Deep stretch through the back of that left leg. This is a really great prep for splits if you are working on that. Step back to plank, hips up and back. Ardha Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Good. Start to walk the hands all the way back towards the feet. Perfect. We're going to walk the hands all the way over to the left. Nice stretch through the right side of the body. Breathing here. And then walk the hands back through center and over to the other side. Good. Hands come back through center. I'm going to walk the hands a little bit further in front and you're going to come to the tippy toes. Heels are off the ground. Bring the hands in prayer. Extend the arms straight in front of you. See how your balance feels. Coming into a twist, bring the elbow just above that knee. Good. I want you to work on really rotating that top shoulder back. Keep a nice rotation in the chest. I know this is a tricky balancing pose. If you'd like to take it a step further, you can come down into Parsvabhakasana, your side crow, by placing the hands down close to the body, squeezing the elbows in and lifting one foot, maybe both feet, and then dropping back down whenever you want to. If that's not for you, you can stay exactly where you are and then slowly make your way back to center. And we're going to come to the other side. So we bring the elbow to twist over just above, not directly on the knee. Staying here, and if you took your side crow, you can do so on this side as well. So you've got to really bend the elbows and lean forward. You kind of feel like you're going to face plant, and maybe you will, but it's okay. If you're scared, pop a pillow in front of you. Good. Start to send the hips back and extend the left leg in front of you, grabbing hold of the left leg in your pistol squat. And then drop that left leg down. Coming into Janushrasana, sole of the foot comes to the upper left thigh. Inhale the arms up. Exhale, drop it all the way down. Breathe in to lift, exhale to drop. Drishti, your gaze, it can be all the way to the toes. Just really work on reaching forwards and down rather than sinking straight down. Good. Bring yourself back up. We're going to come back onto the tips of the toes. Same balancing challenge here. So hands in prayer or straight ahead of you, whatever works best for you. And then drop your heels back down towards the ground. Sink your weight back and extend your right leg without letting your bum touch the ground. Good. Grabbing hold of that foot. This is an extra challenge. Energizing the body, challenging yourself. When you're ready, drop that leg down. Janushrasana, other side. Sole of that left foot comes into the upper thigh. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, drop it down. Coming over that right leg. You can have a little bend in that right knee if you need to. Breathing into this pose, exhaling to take yourself a little bit further down, inhaling to grow a little bit taller through the spine, breathing in to lift yourself back up, breathing out. Okay, come back onto the tips of the toes, hug yourself in a little bit, and then you're going to place the hands onto the ground, come onto your knees, and open the knees out, come into Malasana, child's pose, extend the arms towards the front of the mat, drop the forehead down, rest it down here. Feel yourself grounded, rooting down into the earth. Nice opportunity to come back to that intention you set yourself. Use it as a focal point. Just soften down, release, relax. And then inhale, make your way really slowly back up. Step the feet back so you're in plank pose. And then really take your time to shift the weight forwards and lower yourself halfway down and then all the way down. Elbows are going to stay tucked in. Fingertips press either side of the body. Inhale, lift yourself up. Chin is the last thing to come up. Gaze up towards the ceiling. Exhale, drop yourself all the way down. Breathe in, press into the fingertips to lift, lifting the lower belly off the ground. Exhale, drop down like you're a wave in the ocean. Nice rippling effect. And then place the hands either side of the body. Lift yourself all the way back up into your plank. Shift the weight forward, elbows down. Push yourself back up, downward facing dog. Watch your heart rate, watch your breath, see what's happening. Ripple the body forwards into plank. Right knee in towards the chest, left knee in towards the chest. Right knee in, and left knee in, and hips up and back. Drop down onto your knees, sit the glutes back towards the heels, come into a twist. Right hand comes to the knee, left hand behind, open up. Rotation through the chest and then change sides. Left hand to the right knee, right hand behind. Rotating around, watch how the spine stays nice and tall. And then turn to face the front. Extend the legs towards the front of the mat. Drop yourself all the way down. Rest the hands onto your lower belly. Setting up for Shavasana. Before we go into it, we take a few nice deep breaths, allowing the hands on your belly to rise up towards the ceiling as you breathe in and to drop down to base as you breathe out. This deep diaphragmatic breathing, a great way for us to get into that parasympathetic nervous system to help us relax more, to release all those hormones relating to making us feel more calm, more stable. If you've got any last wriggles and shakes that you want to take out, please do so now. Maybe turning the head from left to right, maybe shaking out the legs. Try to get the whole of the body to be really loose and relaxed. So any tension you're still holding on to, let it all go. Tuck the shoulders under. And then start to release the hands either side of the body, turning the palms to face up towards the sky, nice and open with the palms. And then just staying here in your Shavasana, final pose of the practice. Allowing the body to melt down into the ground, allowing yourself to just be in a place of stillness, in a place where you can soak up all the goodness, all the work that you've done so far today. I'm just going to leave you here for a short while. Allow you to just sink into it a little bit deeper without me chattering away. Okay, really slowly, gentle movements back into the body. Knees in towards the chest, start to roll from left to right. Turn your way onto one side of the mat, make a little pillow. With the eyes closed still, just deepening the breath here, allowing yourself to reset before you come all the way up into a seated position. And when you get there, I want you to just close your eyes and tune back into that one word that you'd focused on, that intuition. Make it the focus for the rest of your day, the rest of your week. And we'll chant 3 ohms to close. So when you're ready, take a big breath in. Feel the vibrations running through your body. Feel free to come back to this video whenever you would like. And thank you so much for joining me, for being here today. Try to pass on any positive energy that you feel now onto at least one other person, just by sharing a smile with them And when you're ready, flutter your eyes open and come back to the room.